Yo, yo. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. We here. What's happening?
Let's get it,
Yo,
baby.
yo. What's good? What's good, my good people? How y'all feeling, man? We back, man. And got my brother here, man. He no stranger to the show. This family. This
Hey,
family
yeah,
right here to the
second
show,
time
man.
around.
Yeah, man. Second time around. Back at it. Um, Man, we finna unpack and talk about some real serious stuff that's going on, man. So before we do that, man, introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do, man, just in case they don't know.
Okay. Hey, my name is Tom Skinner. I'm the owner of the Money Club Associates and the Entrepreneur Get Life Closing Motivational Brand. The Money Club Associates we're a coaching program that teaches people the basic of entrepreneurship, the mindset, the learn, and how to duplicate to have others learn and earn at the same time.
Okay. All right. Y'all heard what he said. Learn and earn.
Yes, the slogan is learn, earn, and teach.
Dope. Dope. Man, that's what's up. So let me let's start off here, bro.
Okay.
Um, it's December, you
Yes,
know.
it is.
A very tough month for people that's been grieving, loved ones, lost people, and stuff like that. And the guy Twitch, the dancer,
Mm-hmm.
that they said committed suicide last week. Um, Everybody now, you see all these videos popping up right now. He's just going wild, feeling good, making, hiding everything that's going on with him. I know all of us have stuff going on, but what do you feel about that situation?
Man, as a indigenous man, that is something that we have always done.
100%.
So I watched my father do the same thing.
Mm.
He never he never complained, but even when he did complain, I just say some people made it seem they made minimal of it,
Okay.
like he wasn't supposed to,
Okay.
you know. So like when we are we man we are basically scared to say when something's wrong because of the simple fact that you know the first thing we looked upon as being weak,
Okay.
you know. And it's
Okay.
like I didn't know much about Twitch. I just knew, he was a
Yeah.
dancer, he was a DJ, and just what I'm saying, just seeing, what I'm saying, I see he had a family, he had kids, he had a wife,
Mm-hmm.
and I know a lot of people who are married that have a significant other and they still don't feel mentally supported. And most of
Mm-hmm.
these people are men,
Okay.
you
One
know.
thousand percent. Yeah.
So like I mean, I'm not saying that like men have men have different issues that women have. You know,
Okay.
if a lot of men created a lot of things in this world that we have, and we use to build and use to create societies. Men created the society that we live in.
Yeah. One
You
thousand
know,
percent. Mm-hmm.
the infrastructures, the things that we have, the true things and the false things.
Like you said, true and the false.
Yes. Yeah,
Right.
because we all know that there's a lot of things that men did created that's There's a lot of things they told us for a long time, and because they told it to us for a long time, we believed it.
Mm-hmm. And
So
that, yeah. And then you know what? That's what I like about this Gen Z generation. They question a lot of things, man. They
oh yeah,
question.
as they
Um,
should,
yeah,
as they should. But we came from a generation when you don't question certain things.
that's how we was taught.
That's how we
That's what
was
they
taught.
told us.
That's what they taught us.
Right. Like old girl told LeBron, shut up and dribble.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because you don't supposed to talk back to what I'm saying, Sally Mae.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, Sally Mae speak. You don't supposed to say nothing. You don't supposed to question them.
Yeah.
That's why we have Karens. You know,
Yeah.
people don't understand why we have Karens and why these people are called Karens. I mean, they just came up with the name to give it
Right.
a title, but like that's why we have them because
Right.
they feel just naturally they shouldn't be questioned about anything.
Entitlement, huh?
Yeah, they just like as a white woman is not supposed to be asked no questions why she do anything
Right.
or her behavior and what she does.
Right.
She's right no matter what kind of white woman she is. It could be from the upper class to the trailer park.
Mm. Mm. I hear that. Okay. Man. The upper class to the trailer park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't seen it.
Yeah.
I didn't
Right.
seen it in real time.
Right.
I didn't see it in real time, and I ain't
Right.
saying like and don't get it twisted. I ain't saying all of them are like that,
Yeah.
because man, I know some men. Let me tell you. As a matter of fact, just today, I was at the grocery store and seen a friend of mine that a white girl. I've been knowing her 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've been knowing her since I was in the 5th grade.
Right.
Like, yeah, and man, like and when I seen her about a month ago, cause she worked at a local grocery store, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was just enthused and happy just to see me. Like, cause I ain't seen her in so long. But like,
Mm-hmm.
she's so down to earth, like
Right.
she never changed it up. Like,
Yeah.
and you got people like that. Cause I got another friend. I grew up. I've been knowing him, a white guy, since my boy West. Man, I've been
Yeah.
knowing West since. Man, we started school together 3rd grade.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Been the
Right.
same. I've been blessed enough to know people of all walks of life. I grew up on a culturally diverse block.
That's what's
You
up,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
19th Street. You know what I'm saying? We in the building today. In
Yeah.
19th Street, Chicago Heights, baby. We in here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
people like Wes, my homie Tony, my homie
Mm-hmm.
Emo. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Both of these cats, they Hispanic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From like my homie Love Vincent that stayed on it. He was black. You know what I'm saying? We had all kind of people
Mm-hmm.
that was on the block, and like people would literally come to my house. Like when we had gatherings, like my one of my birthdays, I think I was like 12 years old, and I got a
Mm-hmm.
picture, and you see all these different ethnic people. My neighbor, who's an older white lady, she was there. Man,
Okay.
the two and the 4 Mexican cats I was cool with, they was there. Man, some other cats I was cool with from school, they was there. They grew up on the block over from me. So
Okay.
like I was culturally inclined.
Okay.
So growing up in a cultural diverse neighborhood, a block like how we did, and learning from different Hispanic men from the Hispanic culture to the
Mm-hmm.
white culture. And like the thing is, I'll tell you a little short one about Wes.
Uh-huh.
Wes' father was a pure racist,
Okay.
and he didn't like black people at all. And
Okay.
Wes hated, man. He literally did not like his father for that,
Wow.
because
Wow.
just seeing, what I'm saying, like we was friends.
Yeah.
So like, man, he
Yeah.
would come to my house. I would go to his, man. I didn't go to his house that often, but he was always welcome at my house.
Yeah.
My mama always let him come over. So
Gotcha.
like, man, we would just chit, man. We just, you know what I'm saying, did what kids did, play always. She
Right.
didn't treat him no different. When we would go places, she would let him come along. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If he had the money to pay, what I'm
Right.
saying, his mom would give it to him. But like if his dad would act a fool, he couldn't go. So he used to
Mm-hmm.
be mad at that. But see, Wes
That's
was
deep.
man, yeah. So, but Wes was always a roundabout person because we grew up
Mm-hmm.
around different people.
Okay,
You know.
that's dope, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I expressed, it's been 25 years since my mother passed.
Yeah.
This year, December, and a lot of people, man, they take grief different. And
Yes, indeed.
just by having a conversation with somebody, bro, I realized like I have been really like numb these last 25 years. Like
Yeah.
numb to like pain, like what else can happen? What else can happen? What else
Yeah.
can
Not
happen? You know what I'm saying?
nothing else could hurt.
Yeah,
I feel the
right.
same way. Like I said, man, told you earlier. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I really felt your video because like this month, the same
Mm-hmm.
here is finna be 5 years since my father been gone.
Right.
You know, so my
Yeah.
father died 5 years ago,
Right.
December 28th.
Yeah. And man, I just try to encourage people, bro, because like I said, a lot of people take it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I know everybody not strong. I know you could tell people be strong all you want to, but sometimes, man, that's all people like. They feel like that's all they had.
Right.
And
Or
you
either
know,
realize at that point when you lose that person, that
mm-hmm,
was what you had.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And you thought you had others, but you really
You
when you
did,
lose that person, you really don't.
yeah,
And you see how much of a void that you have from that person not being around.
right, yeah, 100%. And so I know for me, I was young when I lost my mom. So it was like I had a lot of things to keep me occupied, man. Like the parties. That's how we met. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? I
And
had friends.
man would have never known you had lost your moms at that
Yeah,
time.
like one really. I probably wouldn't have been in it like that, but I was in it. Like man,
Yeah, you
and
was
I
in it.
think that kept my mind just like just kept going. Like kept me occupied.
Yeah,
So I think finding something that can occupy your time will try to something that you enjoy.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That can really help you with your grieving in the times like of
That is
loss.
true.
Not
Yes.
even just with holidays, just in the time of loss period.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
help you
being
with your
around,
grieving.
yeah, doing something that you like.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It takes your mind away from different things because you vast in the moment in what you like to do.
right. Would you say that helps you sometime as well?
Yeah, it does. You know,
Okay.
it does. You know, but like sometimes like that being alone
Uh huh.
is sometimes it gets too much.
Okay.
Cause like
Yeah.
when you like I was telling somebody the other day, like when you understand your value, you don't be in certain places.
Woo, boy, you talking? You finna kick it off?
Yeah.
Don't kick it off yet. Go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
go ahead and
Go
go.
ahead.
Man, when
Send it
you
up. Go ahead.
hey man, when you understand or even when you learning to understand who you are as a person,
Mm-hmm.
there's certain places you don't be, there's certain people you don't be around, and there's certain things you don't do.
100%. I agree.
So like when you understand like and I'm gonna just tell you like when it came this is what losing my father how it what I so much I learned from it that
Mm-hmm.
you can spend a lot of time doing the wrong things and people don't really see who you really are as a person.
Come on, man. Facts.
So the world
Facts.
misses out on all you have to offer because you just been around the wrong person.
Facts.
And I learned that because like it's a guy that worked with my father, man. And man, like it was man, he was more man, he was as upset as I was,
Right.
you know, and it touched me because this man don't, you know, he don't look like me. He was a young man. He was a middle aged white guy. He just a little bit younger than me.
Okay.
But him and my father and his father work together the majority of their life.
Okay.
You know, so it was touching, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so like when you be in certain places around certain people, like you said, man, you got to protect your energy, and you got
Yep.
to know that you are a force, and you're a life force,
100%.
and you could be as strong or as weak as you want to be.
Yep.
And when you
Yep.
understand that you are strong and understand what your limits are and what you protecting your energy, you just don't be around certain people and be in certain places.
Yeah. Yeah. 100% agree, man. And sometimes, man, it might take you a while to activate. It might
Yes.
take you
Yeah.
six
And
months, a
sometimes
year.
the thing is, the longest thing I didn't see, just from
Mm-hmm.
my perspective, is
Mm-hmm.
that I seen people not understand their value
Yeah.
until it's too
Yep.
until it's too late.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know.
I agree with that, man. And and another thing I seen people not understand your journey. They don't understand your journey when you're starting to take it and
Hmm.
really trying to find yourself.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
thing is that like you see people leave here, man. We see people leave here every day,
Mm-hmm.
man. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I just had two classmates in the past week just leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just had my man who up, man. Man. I was out of work for the longest. My man John, RRP to my man John Houston.
Mm-hmm.
One of the hardest hustlers that I seen work, and he made me believe that it was possible. And he the one put the idea in my head. You gotta have something besides a job.
Mm.
He's responsible for that because I seen what he was doing, and he was like,
Right.
man, you just can't put all your buckets and put all your eggs in one basket with a job.
Okay.
And this was and this back 2000, this back 2000, early 2000, like 7, 8.
Right.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And that's what made and you know, that's what made me get it to really start diving into network marketing.
Okay.
Cause I was like, man, because I was out of work for so long.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be out the job and nothing else to depend on another source of income without that, no matter how minimalistic it was.
Okay.
So the thing was like have maybe making something, even if it ain't a whole lot.
Right.
When can't nobody can where you are in control of what you make it.
100%. I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
and this was back, you know what I'm saying? This was when the internet was starting to get, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of the early fantasy age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like that was my thing. And like John showed me that. Because
Mm-hmm.
the only thing he loved to watch, man, he loved cars.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a detail shop. I was working for him. I used to do it when I was in high school. Man, I had a love for it, you know what I'm saying? His brother Chuck stayed across the street from me.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck seen me out there, man. I had a 94 color Supreme photo, baby blue. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Yeah.
Love that car, boy. Love that car.
Yeah.
Especially when
I
I'm
had
bad.
one,
When I'm
man.
bad.
Yeah.
When I had my first set of reels, and it man, like,
Right.
nobody tell me nothing.
Right.
Color
Uh,
Supreme photo.
man, listen. I wish I could bring the photo up. What happened to my color Supreme? Man, I was in the whew, that car got totaled. I was in a bad car accident, man. On
Really?
103rd Aberdeen, man. A guy came through, ran the stop sign, smacked me. I was listening. I'll never forget what I was listening to. That's what G Unit was popping.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I thought I was the man, man.
Woo!
I listened to G Unit.
Yes.
I was going crazy, man. I hit that, man. It's a four-way stop sign. Two this way, one this way, one this way.
Mm-hmm.
Dude come around the other one. I look, I know that he in a Durango flying from the runner. I said, "Oh my God!" Early in the morning, man. I tried to hit the pedal, man. That dude got me, clipped me, boom. I did a spin, then hit the pole, boom. Window
Damn.
busted out, man. It was over there by Mike Shine crib, man.
Wow,
My
boy. You
dislocated my shoulder. It
ooh.
was like, man, it was over with. I thought I was over, man. But
Man.
man, that Cutlass, bro. You couldn't tell me
Oh
nothing. I
man,
had the
could tell
green
me
too.
nothing.
Money green, baby.
Man, could tell me the boy. I had mine was powder blue, boy.
Yeah.
Powder man, powder blue.
Yeah. That was
TV
the
rec.
first car I ever bought for myself too, bro.
That was my second I bought for myself.
Yeah. The
And
first
I'll
car.
never forget I bought it from an African dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
bought mine off the infamous Western.
Yeah.
If you from
Yeah.
Chicago, you know what we
Western,
mean. We say you
yeah.
bought your car off Western.
Yeah, I get it. So, yeah, but Western had all the lots on there you could get.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
man. Yeah.
sir.
So that was like, man, that was some trauma right there. Just getting into the accident
Yeah.
like that,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, man. I had two. I had one prom night, boy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
man, my junior prom, man.
Yeah.
We leaving prom, man. I'm on Lincoln Highway.
Uh-huh.
We heading towards post prom.
Okay.
So like we on post, man. We post prom, man. It's full of my man. Actually, man, most of the guys from HOC.
Uh-huh.
It was me, Snoop, R.I.P. Boo,
Uh-huh.
and another cat we went to school with. We was all trailing each other.
Yeah.
Now we leave prom now.
Uh-huh.
We had left prom, so it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, man. We on our way there. We going down Lincoln Highway, and man, we had stopped to see some people at a restaurant for a quick second before we headed to post prom. So we
Mm-hmm.
all following each other. Man, we get to that right before you get to the expressway, the light right there at Cicero.
Uh-huh.
So we called at the light at Cicero. This guy in this car, I'll never forget it, man. I couldn't see his face, but he was a white guy. He had a beard,
Mm.
and that mug held his head down, and he rolled past and looked at us. And when the light changed green, we all pulled off, and then he rammed the first car, and it was like a chain reaction. So we had a 6-car accident.
What?
Yeah,
That's
and I was in the
crazy.
middle. My mama had just bought a brand new. It was a brand new Mazda MPV. It was a minivan.
Wow.
It was that short minivan, but it was the luxury joint.
Right.
Man, total
Wow.
that boy.
Wow.
Total
That's
that boy.
wild, man.
Yeah, man, total that boy. Man, Snoop and Boo was lucky to be alive then because he rammed the other guy we were from school.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm like Snoop in front of me, Boo behind me, driving. I'll never forget he
Right.
was driving his sister car.
Wow.
Sister had got a brand new car. And we had man, and when Boo hit me,
Uh-huh.
he spit.
Right.
He tipped me. So I hit
Mm-hmm.
Boo. I hit
Uh-huh.
Snoop. So then Snoop spin. And then when
Uh-huh.
he spin the second time, he come back around and hit me again.
What?
Yeah, man,
Wow.
it was crazy. It was crazy. Nobody got hurt. None of
Wow.
our dates or nothing got hurt, and we
Wow.
walked away from that accident. But everybody car was total.
That's a boom. Right.
It was over with. So
Wow.
like yeah, like man, like when you be able to walk away from things like that, that's a blessing,
1,000%.
truly
1,000%.
blessing.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
like back to John though, like man,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he was just a true hustler, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And would you say he was the first person you seen with the entrepreneurship?
Well, you know what? He wasn't the first person I seen,
Uh-huh.
but he was the one who gave me the courage to find something else new.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You
Got
see
you.
what I'm saying?
Other than a
The
job, other
first
than a
person
nine
I
to five.
seen, I used to work, man, when I was man, when we was back out here partying
Yeah,
and we was on that
you
booming.
was one of the phone plugs, man.
Yeah. That's who that
Prime
man.
code.
Primeco. I was a registered Primeco dealer.
All right.
I was working for a guy named Chauncey Jimerson.
Mm-hmm.
Chauncey Jimerson showed me everything I knew about brick and mortar businesses. We were selling cell phones.
Yeah.
I had a booth out at Swaparama and Alsep. So we was up, man. He put me out there and he used to sell me. This when pages was still around and the
Mm-hmm.
two-way craze was still around. So he used to sell me pager numbers and two-way numbers. And I used to turn around and sell them to me wholesale and I'll sell them retail.
Wow.
Yeah. So then
Two-way
in
joint.
the same way with the Primeco phone. You know what I'm saying? I was making a commission on the new activations. You know what I'm saying? Get that feedback on that on them upgrades on the phones.
Right.
And then man, get that feedback on that new line activation.
Okay.
So man, so it got to a point, man, I was selling so many I used to just keep them in the ride. So I would go to the union, man, my people want to get phones. I'd be like, man,
yeah,
what's up with that 220? You got that 200, you got that 220. I get you active in the car right now.
Right.
That's how I used to get it. I said,
now.
man, we ain't gotta wait till the morning. We get you right now.
Right.
I had been it's 2:00 in the morning. They're like, yes, I'm in Chicago. I'm activating the new line.
Right.
That's how I used to be.
Right.
You know, give them their name, give them their info.
Right.
Say, hey man, by morning you'll be on.
Right.
And that's what I used to do. Like Chauncey taught me everything about business, man.
Okay.
And man, he put a battery in my pack, man. I was out of the house selling phones and sold them until we couldn't sold them no more. And man, like I was just hooked once I made 900 in one day. It was a wrap for me. One Saturday on a Christmas. That's what like I had a lot.
Right.
December always been a wild month for me.
Okay.
Like man, this is my third, and like mind you, this is my third time out there, and in one day I sell 25 phones.
Wow. Man, I think for me, my first off, man, my mother used to always ask. Her question was, "What you want to be when you grow up?" And I tell her, a businessman.
Yeah.
Now I'm a kid. I don't really know what a businessman, the whole definition of a businessman, but my vision was, you see the guys walking back in the day with the briefcase and the suits.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
they used to look important.
Right, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I used to always want to be like, man, I want to be like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang.
Yeah, man. You know,
when he used to walk into the office, all the ladies looking at him.
Right, like
yeah,
man,
he got his briefcase. He like, and he just a man on like.
Right.
I said that got to be me. I got to do that.
Right. So, I just started doing different stuff hustling as a kid. You know, cut grass, shovel snow. Man, like these kids these days, I don't know what they got going on. Hey, boy, I would have hit that shovel, man, ringing everybody bell. Going to town.
Man, shovel, like, man. I don't get it. Like,
yeah.
They be thinking and then they get these jobs. And then be ready to quit because they ain't came home with a $5,000. I said, boy, I had to tell the young boy, I said, let me tell you something, man. I said, who you think finna pay you $30 an hour and you ain't got no experience, you ain't never worked nowhere?
Nothing.
Told me he didn't want to work at McDonald's because McDonald's, and this is like this pre-pandemic now. This when McDonald's paying $13 an hour.
Wow.
I said, man, we wish McDonald's was paying $13 an hour back in our day.
Word, for real, man.
Yeah. I said, and you acting like you talking about you ain't doing that because you ain't finna sell no fast food, and then talking about you ain't finna be working at no stuff.
Yeah.
I said, what you think you gonna do?
Right.
You got to get out here and get your feet wet somewhere.
Right.
You got to build some work ethic. That's why they ain't got no work ethic.
Yeah, they don't. A lot
of them don't. I mean, like they smart. I give it to them. They smart.
Yeah.
But working.
Nah. They ain't gonna do that fast.
They can't see everybody. And that's the thing. Like I was just toying with myself and like in certain things, because on a recent episode of the Entrepreneurs Lounge that you can check out on any podcast platform, I'm asking, is attraction marketing ethical now? And that's the thing. And attraction marketing is using things like cars, clothes, jewelry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Any materialistic things to promote or sell to make your business look successful.
Man, you got a point. That's a question.
It's a hard one.
Right, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
Definitely, man. So many people doing it.
It's a lot of people with the sauce.
Yeah.
But they ain't got no bottle.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So like in the entrepreneurial realm, like it seemed like the the mindset is unrealistic in the beginning.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So like I ain't like and don't get it twisted. I ain't saying that like you shouldn't be realistic when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to your goals. Your
Yeah,
goals should be so big that you can't even see it.
yeah.
But understanding what it takes to get to that
Mm-hmm.
is a different realm. So like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be telling people because see like in the program that I use, it's a financial tech company.
Okay.
So they sell financial tools that show you how to spend your money better, fix your credit, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, budget and save money on things like traveling that you
Mm-hmm.
want to do to make you an
Mm-hmm.
independent business owner from working from
Right.
home. And
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time, I ask them, I need to see what's realistic for you. So like I don't get a man,
mm-hmm.
I got 3 consistent people out of 7 years.
Mm.
That's realistic.
Okay.
Now, mind you, every product you can sell individually.
Mm.
You don't have to build a team.
Right.
But since I want to, change mindsets, get
Right.
people in a better financial situation,
Mm-hmm.
and put them in a situation like you don't necessarily got to be an entrepreneur, but knowing something that you can have something to learn how to spend your money better and make some money and
Right.
pass it down to do it to somebody else.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So like,
It's all start. It all starts with the mindset, bro.
yeah,
And
it starts with a
and
mindset.
that's why I'm so big on personal development because I know
Yeah.
what it do. It did it to me, so
Yeah.
that's why I understand it. Like I won't coach nobody until like you said, all this ethical stuff. Thinking they just overnight coaches because they got Lambo. I can show you how to do this. Show you how. No, that ain't how I
Nah.
go. Yeah,
Nah.
I'm actually going through life experiences.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm gonna
And
show
that
you the
and that's the
right way.
same thing.
Yeah,
And me the
yeah,
same way. Me
yeah.
the same way. Like when I seen what you in like when someone had told me he was like, man, you have a lot of good information. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I give a lot of good information for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when it got
Mm-hmm.
to a point where like I had to realize like you got some of it you got to save, you got to make them pay for it
One
because like
thousand percent.
when you go out here you searching, ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
around when you searching and you find out what works and what don't.
Yep. Yep.
So like the things I didn't use, I'm giving. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
use it in my business at one time or another.
Experience.
Experience. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
like when
Yeah.
you see people like ain't nobody giving you, man, they showing what you could do and what you could buy and what you could get.
Yeah.
Everybody showing that.
Yeah.
Even people who just do other businesses like cutting hair or they got a food truck and or
Mm-hmm.
they doing anything. They showing the glitz and the glamour of it.
Yeah.
But anybody showing you the basis of what you got to do.
That's what I like. I like the bare bone ground
The
process.
ground process.
That's what I like
Like
because I know
okay, like
that's gonna
you
keep
man,
you
you want
going.
a clothing line,
Mm-hmm.
like you ain't got no money.
Mm-hmm.
Where you want to start at?
Exactly.
You know,
Start now.
I can show you how to do that
That's it.
without a dime, without a dime out your pocket, and show
And
you how
people
to
don't.
do it.
Yeah, they don't believe it, but it's true.
Yeah, I mean, because they don't believe it because they don't see you dutied up all the time.
Yeah.
But see, and that's where the internet tricks people.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
It's
that's
tricking grown adults, bro.
grown adults
They getting tricked to the max.
to to the max. Like to the
Yeah.
max on everything. Like, where is the unrealisticness at? Like, I mean, like, where did this come from? Like,
It's the
you act like
no
you ain't going
ceilings.
right. Like, you act like you ain't been going to work for the majority of your life.
Right.
Like, what's
Exactly.
wrong with you? Like, do
Yes.
you think the people you work for built that boy in 10 days?
Right.
Like, in one
Right, that's
paycheck
right.
period? No, bro, it don't work like that, man.
Yeah,
It
man.
don't
They
work like
man,
that, man.
right. And especially in our community as African Americans,
Oh
bro. I
yeah.
mean,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
it
because see,
takes man, it takes years to get yourself off
yeah,
the
and it
ground,
takes
man.
a lot,
Years.
and it shouldn't. It
Yep,
shouldn't when we have more buying power than anybody in the world.
100%. But you know what? I notice what a lot of people, man, think they see you do. Just say, all right, man, you done took that. This is what I'm talking about. You done took the steps to get your credit straight, to get everything you want, as far as like a home, a car, this and that. You still have your
Mm-hmm.
business. Then they think, oh yeah, he made it. We don't gotta support him no more. We don't gotta support her no more. She straight. She on trip. She on the island. He on the island. All that's coming from the steps that we trying to coach y'all to show y'all. Get your credit together.
Mm-hmm.
Get your, you know what I'm saying? You could do this too. You could go, man, you could see Jay-Z on the island at Turks and Caicos. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can run. That's all they doing. It's not about no, they made it off no rap money, cash money. No, them people made them moves. They had to have advisors to get themselves together. Y'all
Yeah.
think
And
the people
people don't understand. Let me tell you something. If you ain't grew up around people who would have made 100,000, how do you think you know how to spend 100,000?
all right.
That's why I say you tell me four people you know that make over 100,000.
Mm-mm-mm.
You can't give me four.
Yeah,
You could lucky to give me one.
right,
So if you ain't never been around that, how you think you know how to spend that?
right, right.
If you watching your uncle that worked at the steel plant, had a nice car, a decent house, you thought he did something.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't doing nothing. But if
Yeah,
he got two kids and he paying for them to go to college, but they still ain't got no money to sit back on, so they won't have to go through what he go through. He didn't put somebody else back in the same boat that he was in.
yeah,
Only thing different is they got a little paper behind. I mean, they got a piece of paper behind in that.
right.
And just because you got that piece of paper behind, don't mean it guarantees you nothing.
100%. Mm. Yeah, it's deep, man. Y'all gonna have to really tap in next year and click them links, man. Get some,
Yeah,
get
man. Hey,
some,
man,
get
we
some
need
one on
y'all to
one.
man. The end of the year
Y'all
is
better stop
coming.
playing.
Support,
Right.
man. Y'all need to
Yeah.
like and share. Like, man, follow me on my old social medias that you can see. You catch all
Facts.
of them at iamtomskinner.com, man.
Right.
Like, cause I give some free game, man. You
100%.
know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you could go to the Entrepreneur Get Life website. I got ebooks for $5.
Mm-hmm.
$5, man. That the $5 to help you change the way you thinking, help
Yeah.
change your money situation, help change you the way you look at money. Because the thing is, if you don't read these things and listen to these things, how you think you're supposed to change?
Right.
Because you ain't got nobody around you that's doing that.
Mm.
So where they at? And if you do, why you not utilizing them?
100%. Right.
That's
I wanna pivot and shift a little bit, man.
okay.
Now, in the last year, I see you turn to your workout journey.
Mhm.
Now that's we on the physical health.
Mhm.
How much weight have you lost, bro?
Man, I'm down 120 pounds.
Ooh, wait. 120 pounds.
120 pounds.
Dang, bro. Yeah. Now, man, because I know everybody saying you, man, no homo, bro. You looking good, bro.
Hey man, I
No
appreciate it, baby,
homo.
man. Hey man, we in this gym, baby.
Yeah.
We in
Hey.
this gym.
Right.
You
And
know what I'm
man, you
saying? We
know
work,
what,
and,
man?
and the big thing working on this food, man.
Yeah,
This
that's the
food,
main thing. That's the
that's the
hardest part.
biggest thing, man. Like people don't I gotta understand, man. I had dropped off, picked up, dropped off, picked up. I have been on the emotional roller coaster
Mm-hmm.
for the last 5 years since my
Mm-hmm.
father has been gone. Well, then let me
Mm-hmm.
take it back. That's actually 6 years. Because the year that him and my mom was sick was some of the it's been some of the craziest times in my life
Mm.
because I was going through a lot mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have days when I couldn't, man, that I had to just keep going, and I was emotionally checked out,
Mm.
dealing with a lot of levels of dysfunction on so many levels
Yeah.
that a lot of my, I just say a lot of my siblings don't want to deal with, didn't want to deal with.
Okay.
But I had made up in my mind before they had got sick that I wanted to do something different to break the
Mm-hmm.
chain. I just didn't know what it was. I just didn't know what it was.
Okay. Got
So
you.
like, man, I say when I first started working out, uh, I was real insecure about it because like when I was in
Mm-hmm.
high school, I was on the wrestling team,
Okay.
and hopefully my man Tutu watching. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Shout out to my man Tutu, aka Big John Hurt. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
said Big John hurt.
yeah, Big John hurt him, baby. Like,
Okay.
hey, that young man had me in the best shape in my younger years ever.
Okay.
Like benching 285.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, man, nothing. It was like butter, baby,
Right.
hitting it. Like,
Right.
we running home, and this is understand this. Like, I'm going to school. We in school then back then about 7 hours, 7, 8 hours,
Right.
and man, going to wrestling practice, and then sometimes, man, running home or either bopping my way to the crib, gang banging.
Mm-hmm.
So some days I would get out the crib, get off get out of wrestling practice, get off the activity bus, and sometimes had to fight my way all the way to the crib.
That's an extra. Right. Right. Oh, I
Like
know.
we used to
Wow.
that's what we used to go.
Okay.
That's just a little bit of what we go through. But like when I first fell off is when my man Henry died, man.
R.I.P.
So
Henry, man.
R.I.P. to my nigga Nisha.
Asia.
We always,
Uh,
man, one of the most talented brothers I ever known, man.
that's a fact.
Talented man. He was a man of all attributes, man.
Yeah,
Like
Henry.
just dancing,
Mm-hmm.
comedy. You know what I'm saying? He just deserved to be on the stage doing something.
And he was in that gym. I used to see
Yes,
Henry in there all the time when I used to go in
yes,
there. Yeah.
yes,
Right. Yeah.
yes. So like, man, I remember the night I got the phone call that something had happened,
Mm-hmm.
and I was at the gym, and so like, man, he had just, man, he used to always send me his music and stuff, and like, I had, man, ripped his music. I had it on the playlist. It was I used to listen to his music all the time, and then, man, after his funeral, I tried to go back into the gym, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't do it, man. It was like I couldn't believe my man was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna get that random phone call from him like I used to get.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, or like, man, you just, or either I ain't gonna see him at the barber shop or whatever, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it just took me long because like he didn't deserve. I just feel like he didn't deserve to go out like that, man.
Yeah.
And Henry should have died an old man
Yeah. He
telling
had that type of
jokes.
spirit, bro, that he would have been around for a long time. You would think if you met him,
Yeah,
like,
you would
man,
think, yeah, like, man, he had a wise demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
like he just knew a lot.
yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, and he always kept, man, he kept you sharp on your toes too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
we had some great times together.
yeah,
So like that was the first time I fell off, man.
yeah.
And then I got back on again, probably took me about 2, 3 years.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like, man, I was just seeing like, man, I'm buying these clothes bigger and they getting more expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just get it back on. But then, like, I'm going slowly, a little here, a little there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because so much is happening. And then a few years later, my parents get sick.
Mm.
So then it was like, Here we go again.
Right.
So like it just took me a while to get focused. But I learned a lot in between. So I
Okay.
think it went like that for a reason.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like in the gym, you meet a lot of different people. And I got a lot of knowledge out of that place.
Man.
Like
Yeah.
especially on this eating side, learning how to
Yeah.
control where you
Yeah.
at and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, meal prepping and different things like that and
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, that's
exercises
one
to do.
place, man, that you can go and well for the males. I don't know about the women, but for the men, you can go, man. Brothers gonna give you tips on how to work out.
Yeah.
That's been doing it like some of
Mm-hmm.
the OGs that's been doing it for 20 years. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
tips on how eating. Now I had a
Mm-hmm.
conversation in the sauna the other day. It's all of us in the sauna from age range from probably about 30 to about 70. And it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy how all of us had the same story about how everybody had to take care of their old man before they took their transition and passing. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, so they like they man, them people. One cat said his old man passed at 90. One said he passed at 80 something. I was like, yeah, my pops passed at 57, 58. They like, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They like, man,
my pops was
yeah,
man had just he was 81.
yep,
I
yep,
mean, even though man, see, even though he lived a long time, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying, but he still had my pops still had a lot more life in him to give.
yeah,
He just he checked out mentally, so that that's when he gave up.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like he didn't want to fight no more.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like man, it was to me when the creator put me in that position to help him and
Mm-hmm.
to defend them
Mm-hmm.
because all the years he defended me.
Yeah,
I was honored to do it.
yeah,
I was honored to do it because he didn't get it's a lot that he was supposed to get that he didn't get.
right.
That's a whole nother story, but we ain't gonna get off into that.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna get mad. But what happened then in that moment and needing my protection and needing my help, I'm gonna do that.
yeah,
So because things he didn't understand, I'm gonna work with him so he could get it to understand it.
100%. And
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope. And that's the same. Like everybody, like man, they was there. Like everybody was explaining how they was there for their old man before they transition on. I'm like, dang. And like I said, it's resonate. You just said the same thing. So that the gym I really feel like that's a safe place for the brothers, for men. If they
Yeah,
now, because men always say they don't have a safe place. Get in that gym, bro.
yeah.
Get
I
in
mean,
there.
cause like you can meet, like you said, you had the conversation with them people in
Mm-hmm.
the sauna. I done
Yeah.
had the same conversations in the hot tub,
See.
in the sauna.
Yeah.
Like so many people that's standing
Somebody
there
next to you on the treadmill.
on the treadmill, or
Somebody
either like
lifting
man,
you.
we used to when we was going to export
Mm-hmm.
in Matson,
Mm-hmm.
we would be in that boy late night because I used to get off work at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get off
This
work.
might answer your question. 10 a.m. is in 13
Oh
hours
my
and
God,
34
that's
minutes.
Alexa. Ain't nobody call you, Alexa.
Alexa, what up?
Yeah, my bad, man.
Yeah.
So like we be in the gym 10 o'clock at night, boy. I wouldn't get out the gym till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Cause we'd be sitting in there, we'll work out, get our workout in, go a
Mm-hmm.
little bit longer when we feeling good,
Yeah.
and then get to talking later
Yeah.
about what to, you know what I'm saying, different things to do.
Yeah. Look at that.
You know,
See what
like,
I'm saying? Yeah.
man,
Facts. So that man, and I was in there probably, man. I fell off. Like you say, life just hit you. Like, man, you fall off. Like,
right,
man.
that's true.
And it's hard to work your way back. But once you
That's
get
true.
back, it's up.
It's up.
And man, so I did myself and held myself accountable. I jumped in with a couple of brothers that I know that's what they do. They in
Mm-hmm.
there. They
They
on the
in there.
ground. They not finna play. So
Yep.
I'm like, I gotta go in and do they workout and do it how they do it. I can't half step it.
Yep.
So I dived in with them, man. I've been going, man. I'm a month and a half strong now, man. I done got
That's
my
what's
strength
up.
back.
That's
Last night
what's
I done
up.
put the 225 back up in the air.
That's
You
what's
know what I'm
up.
saying? I'm ready to think I could take on the world again.
That's what's up. Yeah, hey man. Hey
But
man. When you get in
yeah,
there
so
and that confidence get to that level,
whew, man, yeah.
hey
And then I'm
man.
like, man, so if I would never, I don't think if I would have tried, if I would have just tried to do it by myself, I don't think I would have made it this far. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I think I would have got pulled right out of it. Like, man, forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a text group, man. We text each other, accountability group. All right, man, we going, what time, this and that, you know.
That's what's
So
up.
sometime, man, not
You
sometime.
need
This is
that. Yeah, you always need that.
you need that.
You
And that's
need
in
that.
anything you do in life.
Yep.
You need accountability partners or you can't do nothing by yourself.
You can't, man, and
And
that's
we
the
was just
thing.
talking about that.
We were just talking about that, man.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
how many uh black people have so many great business ideas,
Mm-hmm.
different ideas about business and all type of niches and ways who just need a little support. Like the thing is, it's like there's enough, man. I don't understand why it's so hard for us to know that there's enough money to go around here for everybody. I
Mm-hmm.
said, like, man, look, we were just talking about the spending power of black people.
Yep.
I hear, man, 2 trillion with a T, with
With
a
a T.
T,
Yep.
with a T. We
Mm-hmm.
give hundreds and billions and thousands of dollars to other companies when there's a lot of us that's out here doing a lot of things these other companies are doing, and they look like us.
100%.
That's why it's so hard for us to build community.
Yep.
And people think like, well, we have community. Well, we have community to a certain level, but we'll never
Mm-hmm.
have economic community unless we work on these things.
Facts.
So, like, man, we have to be able to build together in
Mm-hmm.
different ways, and that's the thing. Like, I have resources, man, and anybody have looking for anything that they're looking for, like certain things, like I got a man, I got a web, I got a web developer, person that can help you with content. I got a
Right.
person, man, I got a person, man, I can show you how to, what I'm saying, the LLC setup. I can show
Yep.
you the tax write-off setup before you don't even need an LLC for it.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing my tax write-offs before I just got my LLC in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I had just got it
Yeah.
at the end of 2019. I've been writing stuff off for the longest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the different things like that people don't know about business and
Yeah.
different things. But like we can't do this by ourselves.
Yeah.
And the thing is, those of us who want to work to learn and want to build, we can build.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a time for you to get the money. It's gonna be a time for me to get it. But the thing
100%.
is, we gonna all get it together at one time or another,
That's a
and
fact.
it can happen. And it can happen. And like now, I just feel like it's more imperative now than ever.
Yep.
I mean, because as we can see, the place where we live at is changing,
Yep.
and that's our country as a whole.
Facts.
And the thing is, if we got the buying power like that, and the psychological and the physical wars on us,
Mm-hmm.
what are we really doing here? Why are we still spending money with other companies that provide certain things
All right.
when there's some of us that could to provide those same things in different ways?
That's true.
So like that, like I don't get it. Like
Yeah.
I mean, but I know there's what I'm saying, there's bigger elements and bigger pieces that go to it
Mm-hmm.
than that, what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
that's a whole nother show right in it within itself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
A
So like,
whole lot.
yeah, we can't get
we
we
go
can't.
we gonna swing that one
Yeah,
on
we
the
ain't gonna
rounds.
win because
Yeah.
so, some so like we good for being in our feelings.
Right.
Because when you
Hey,
get
Beans will tell you.
yeah, yes,
Man, but you know
yes.
what, bro? We probably got a couple more minutes. What's some of the steps you took on your weight loss journey? Like some of the habits that you had to break, because everything is habit. That's what people don't understand. All it is you got just got to break your habits of stuff you're doing to accomplish. Like if you want to save $10, don't spend $10. You got to have it spending 10. It's simple as that. Simple
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3 math. Simple habits. So what's some of the habits you did
Some of
that
the
you had to
habits I
break?
did,
Yeah, that you had to break. Not did. My bad.
well, some of the habits I had to break
Yeah.
was buying outside food, buying fast
Mm,
food a lot.
okay.
I
So
used
would
to
you say you went cold turkey with it, or you just
no,
cut it down?
you no, I cut it down,
Okay.
and but then also I changed what I would get. You know what
Got
I'm
you.
saying? So like different things. When you could
Mm,
go a grease route, I didn't go a grease route. I would go a bake route.
okay.
You see what I'm saying? Or either like, you know what I'm saying, instead of going, you know what I'm saying, like greasy chicken or a greasy burger all the way, go grilled chicken. You know what I'm saying? See if they got a salad option
Yeah.
on different ways like that.
Hmm.
You know. So and also like,
I know that was bad up here. I know it was
oh
like
yeah, you know, cause see, man, but see, the reason I had gained so much weight, man,
mhm.
for the years I was doing when I was doing stationary security,
Yeah.
man, I would just buy fast food. It would be a little bit. It wasn't a whole lot in the first place. Used
Right.
to be just a little bit. Like man, I was a double cheeseburger king. So
Hmm.
like I would eat 2 double cheeseburgers, and that would be almost what all I hadn't ate all day.
Okay.
And that's what man, that's what killed my metabolism.
Yeah.
So then I
Mhm.
had to do things like like when it came to my supplements, like when I got into dietary supplements and different things. It's this man. I just started trying stuff. So, but I made a also one of the things I made a budget for that to make sure I have,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of things we not getting the nutrients from food that we should get.
mm,
So when you understand that, and then different things to help you focus and think better, and like man, you are what you eat.
mm,
So
hmm.
like man, if you putting different things in your body that your body need, you could, you know what I'm saying, keep certain things off you and also get some of the nutrients and things you need, and it helps you think better.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a firm believer in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's man. You know, that's why I say it's all part of habit, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll give you this another habit too
Hmm.
that I started it's going on, this will be my 4th year, is drinking a gallon of water a day.
Yeah.
I get in a gallon. I'm up to almost a gallon and a half now.
You know what, bro? That's crazy. I've been doing that. So I got this. It's 20 ounces, right? Six of
Yep.
these give me what? That gallon.
That gallon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do 6 of
Hey,
these a day. I'm like,
6 of them
okay,
a
bet.
day. Yep.
Yep.
Well, what I do is, man, every day,
You got
man,
yours. You got your gallon a
I
day.
walk around with it all day long, all
Yep.
day,
Yep.
all day. This is my second one right here. I have
Dang.
one. I take it to work in the morning.
Uh-huh.
I don't leave the house without it.
Let me
I
ask you a
don't.
question. Are you drinking any pop
No,
juice?
I stopped drinking pop years ago.
Okay. What
Yeah,
about
I drink.
juice?
I drink some juice. I drink some no sugar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Minute Maid, stuff
Uh-huh.
like that. Every now and then, I get a craving for a pop. But I used to be, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, I stopped drinking pop when I was, man, like 19. I think I was close to 21,
Okay.
and I had a urinary tract infection one time.
Whew.
Woo,
Ah.
boy,
Right.
I thought somebody had got me. People not to you. I thought somebody had got me.
It was the jump up and down joint.
I was for the, I was for the killer. I was for the killer. I was for the killer. I'll never forget it. Never
She
forget
yanked
it.
me.
I was like, oh my God.
Thought you had
I'm
to
like, I'm
yank
finna kill.
yourself.
I was like, man, I'm finna go to jail. It's like, man, cause man, I was I was on my knees in the bathroom, bro.
Wow.
I was on my knees in the bathroom. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget. I was at home.
Mhm.
I'm in there. Man, my mama, I had to call my mama like,
Right.
I can't pee. I can't pee. It hurts so
Right.
bad. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I couldn't pee.
Yeah.
They took me to the hospital. I was like, man, I'm thinking about going to the hospital. I'm gonna kill her.
Right.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
that
him.
right, man,
And
bro.
yeah, and it dumbed me down. After that, I stayed away because I used to drink. Man, I used to buy a liter of 2 liter Pepsis all the time.
Yeah,
So
that'll
like,
get you, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So I got on that water tough, man, and just
yeah.
and then a chick I had met, she introduced me to alkaline water, and
Mm-hmm.
when I first started buying the alkaline water from her, it just made me feel so different.
Okay,
It was like my body had changed.
okay.
And I like think, man, like that alkaline water when you could get it at the highest pH you could get it,
Yeah,
and man, it just made me feel good. And I just like the way it made me feel.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So like that's just all I need to feel. Like that
yeah.
was it.
Right. For me, man, yeah, that like I said, the gym, man, it helps me mentally and physically, bro.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man,
It definitely
it
with that
clears.
mental
Yeah,
release, that
man.
that that
Like,
that 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 pressure release from the
woo.
gym.
Yeah, it helps me, man. I'm like, man, this is what, like, this is, it got to be incorporated. It got to be, you have
Yeah.
to do it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
But
saying?
see, then I see that's what a lot of wealthy people do though. They
Hmm.
guaranteed to work. They guaranteed to work out
Yeah, 100%. That's in. That's on the agenda every day. Today's
everywhere,
agenda. I'm
everywhere,
working out.
every time,
Yeah, man.
every time.
Yeah, that's dope, man. But we got a couple of minutes, man. I know you got some plugs for us, man. What you got? What you got to do, man? Some gadgets, man.
Man, what I got new
Throw
for
show us something, man.
man, what I got new, man. Oh man, yeah, man, I got a lot of different products to promote, like, what I'm
Mhm,
saying, but I just want people to hey man, get your motivational apparel, man. I got it all, man, from hats, t-shirts, hoodies,
mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And I got a slogan for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs some motivation every now and then, but if you ain't taking that motivation and doing nothing with it, what you getting it for?
Mm.
So like I just want to, man, motivate people to do better, to be better than they was the day before, so they could be better yesterday. And
That's
like
dope.
that's the thing, and that's all I'm hoping to achieve to make my mark while I'm here on this earth, man.
That's
That's
dope.
all, just man, and that's what the Money Club is about, man. We want people to learn, and we want people to be better, and we want to be better as not just as a community, but as also as a race as well. And I
Hmm.
think if we put out enough good information, we could do that. So like I got some tools, what I'm saying, to help you promote your business, get your business started, help you change your mindset because you can't continue to think the way you was thinking before because that ain't gonna get you nowhere.
1,000%.
So yeah, that's the man. Just man, whatever you need, feel free to, contact me. Visit iamtomskinner.com. You can shoot me your phone number, email, and I'm willing to help in all ways.
100%. Tom Skinner is my go-to person, man, for the latest gadgets, man. He put me up on a popper where I got all my social media.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Get
it,
that popple in, get that
it,
popple in, baby.
yeah.
Don't leave home without it.
You get all your social media platforms. All you gotta do is tap your phone, use your
Yep.
phone, tap it, just come up. That saves you a lot of time with business cards,
Yeah, you
everything.
ain't
So
man, no
he my
business.
go-to guy for everything. So I'm
Yeah,
like, what
man.
you
The
gotta do,
different.
man?
Yeah, man.
And
Hey,
man, when I be out, so man, you got a card? Here go my card. Where you get that from? Man, I give him Tom link, and that's it.
that's how we
Yeah,
do. That's how
that's
we
how we
do that.
do it.
And that's how everybody could, man,
Yeah,
everybody could get a, get a little piece of it. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? These companies is willing to pay you to promote their brands.
yeah,
You use it, make some money with it. My motto is if I can't make no money with it, I ain't gonna use
yeah,
it. Everything gotta have an affiliate program with it for me to use.
yeah.
So I suggest you like if you in whatever kind of business you're doing, you should have products that you can use when you can make an affiliate commission off of it.
Yep, one hundred
So
percent.
like and Popple is a great man. Popple is a great product.
Yeah,
Great product. I got it in all kind of different ways. You know what I'm saying? You can get it in bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got the recent new bracelet. You know what I'm saying, that they offer it in. It's this. You got it in cards. You can get it in big stickers. People just can come up, scan it.
QR codes.
Yeah, man, QR
Yeah.
code stickers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? The Papa XL. You can
Yeah.
put it on anything. You got a restaurant, you got a food truck, you got anything. If you mobile, you a DJ, man,
Mm-hmm.
anything you can put it on. You can do anything with it.
Right.
You
That's
know,
what's.
anybody need anything that you're looking for, anything that
Mm-hmm.
you're looking for to promote your business, to get your to get started. If you're looking to to start working on your credit and you want to work on it yourself without
Mm-hmm.
paying anyone, pay a flat rate for a nice computer software that you can use that's web based that could change your credit situation in the blink of an eye. And this is the time to do it because they are forgiving a lot of debt.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you can see, the US dollar is not like it used to be. So,
All right.
hey, you better jump on while the gun. While they say getting while the getting is good,
All right.
you better get on and realize it.
Too short
Because
told y'all that.
oh yeah, yeah, classic joint,
Man, hey, I want
classic.
to thank right. Thank everybody for tuning in, man. We're gonna run this replay, and then our next one, man. Maybe whenever Tom ready, we're gonna jump on
Yeah,
his platform.
hey, we gonna do another one soon on the Entrepreneurs Lounge.
Yeah.
So be ready to check it. Make sure you follow that on YouTube too. Make sure, hey man, I need this before we go. I need y'all to subscribe to me and my man's hot YouTube channel. We're
100%.
trying to get this monetization so we
Yep.
can get this watch time up. We're trying to
Mm-hmm.
get these subscribers up. We got some good info between the both of us, and we got
Facts.
other brothers that got good info too. And my man Hot bringing it with it, and we're gonna show y'all what y'all need to do in every different ways that you want to learn. You're looking to learn something new or just get a new skill, you could come get it with one of us, man. We ready to
Mm-hmm.
give it to you.
Right.
So
That's
subscribe to that YouTube channel,
right.
baby.
All right. And we finna do some heavier collabing too. So
Yes, sir.
so
We
y'all
also,
finna see
yeah,
what's going on.
yeah. So y'all can see that's gonna be the new man. That's gonna be the new way for the man 2023.
Yes,
So
sir.
we gonna
Yes,
come
sir.
in, man. So as you can see, man, the year ain't started yet, and we coming in hot.
We coming in. Doo, 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 doo. We out of here.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.